The story of Bryan Mbeumo is not one of immediate blinding stardom, but of relentless, calibrated progress. It is the definitive modern tale of a winger refined into a forward, a talent molded by shrewd club management, and a character defined by the courage to seek out the hardest path to the top. His journey from the humble academies of France to the pressure cooker environment of elite English football, and finally to the transfer that cemented his standing, is a testament to the power of adaptation and a supreme work ethic. This narrative arc, chronicling a transformation from promising youth to Premier League phenom, is essential to understanding the man who now steps onto the world stage.
Act 1. The Avalon Crucible. The origin story of Bryan Mbeumo begins far from the grand boulevards of French football's traditional hubs, nestled instead in the quiet commune of Avalon. Born on August 7, 1999, Mbeumo's earliest footballing life was spent with CO Avalonais, a grounding in local football that instilled a profound sense of community and the joy of the game. His parents, whose Cameroonian heritage would later shape his international allegiance, provided a stable, disciplined foundation that coaches noted in his impeccable mindset. This provincial talent soon outgrew its local confines. At the age of 14, he made the crucial leap to the EST Toy Academy. This transition, an act of faith and commitment from a young player and his family, placed him on the professional development conveyor belt. Toy was a club with a history of developing robust talents. It became his crucible. Mbeumo was never the most physically imposing, but his raw speed, deceptive low center of gravity, and a powerful left-footed strike marked him as a threat. The culmination of his youth tenure came with a spectacular triumph in the 2018 Coupe Gambardella, the French U19 knockout competition. In the final at the iconic Stade de France, Mbeumo delivered a statement performance, scoring a brace to secure Troyes' first win in the tournament in 62 years. This performance was a flash of the clinical edge that would define his future, an early, undeniable signal of a player ready for the senior game. He made his senior debut for Troyes in Ligue 1 in February 2018, before fully cementing himself as a first-team regular in the subsequent Ligue 2 season. Deployed as a versatile attacker, he scored 11 goals in 35 appearances in 2018-19, a potent return that drove Troyes into the promotion playoffs. This was his true finishing school, a season of high-stakes, competitive football where he learned to combine his raw attributes with the tactical discipline required to consistently deliver output. The French lower divisions had forged a diamond, and the scouts of Europe were beginning to circle.
We've only just scratched the surface of Bryan Mbeumo's incredible journey, tracing his path from the grassroots of Avalon to becoming a pivotal figure in the Premier League. If you've found the grit and determination in his story inspiring so far, please consider pausing for just a moment to show your support. Your likes and subscriptions are the fuel that allows us to produce these in-depth documentary-style features. We genuinely appreciate every single one of you who helps us celebrate these unique football narratives.
Act 2. The Premier League Phenomenon. The pivotal moment in Mbeumo's career, the defining move that set him on a trajectory to the global elite, came in August 2019. Just shy of his 20th birthday, he made the bold decision to leave his native France for the physical, unrelenting theater of the English Championship, signing for Brentford for a reported £5.8 million. This was a move orchestrated by a club renowned for its data-driven and analytical approach, and Mbeumo became the key component in what would become one of modern football's most iconic attacking trios, BMW, alongside Saïd Benrahma and Ali Watkins. In his debut season, he flourished, adapting with astonishing speed to the pace and rigor of English football. His 16 goals and 8 assists were the engine room of Brentford's near-promotion season, revealing a player who was not just fast, but intelligent and ruthlessly efficient.
While the sting of the 2020 playoff final loss was palpable, Mbeumo's resolve was not diminished. He stayed, even as his two famous partners departed, a testament to his loyalty and belief in the club's long-term vision. The following season, he was instrumental in finally achieving the dream of Premier League promotion. His arrival in the Premier League in 2021-22 was initially a baptism by fire, a season where he often traded goals for immense defensive effort and chance creation for others. But in this era, Mbeumo was not merely a winger. He was a Thomas Frank forward, tactically flexible, relentlessly pressing, and capable of operating as an inside forward or even a central striker. The 2024-25 season, however, elevated him from a highly regarded Premier League player to a genuine phenomenon. It was a campaign of astonishing consistency, highlighted by a prolific goal-scoring record that saw him net a remarkable 20 Premier League goals, the second player in Brentford's history to hit that mark in the top flight. Now operating with the freedom and confidence of a complete attacker, Mbeumo's movement, clinical finishing, and creation of high-quality chances made him one of the league's most productive forces. He was named in the Premier League Fan Team of the season, a reflection of the widespread recognition his sensational form had earned. This was the pinnacle of his Brentford career, the season that validated the club's initial faith and made his talent simply too large for his surroundings.
Act 3. Heritage and High Expectations. The summer of 2025 marked the inevitable final movement of Mbeumo's club journey. His exceptional performances had drawn the attention of the continent's giants, culminating in a headline-grabbing transfer to Manchester United for a fee rising to £71 million. In stating that he had joined the club of my dreams, the team whose shirt I wore growing up, Mbeumo underscored the personal ambition that fueled the move. This transition places him at a critical juncture in his career. At 26, Mbeumo arrives at Old Trafford not as a project, but as a proven, elite-level forward, ready to anchor a major rebuild under new management. His early contributions have been immediately impactful, demonstrating that his lethal form was fully transferable to a club of immense pressure and expectation. His October 2025 Premier League Player of the Month award was a swift statement of intent, confirming his status as a key figure in the club's attack. Beyond the domestic league, Mbeumo made a defining choice on the international stage. Despite representing France at youth level, he chose to pledge his senior allegiance to the country of his parents, Cameroon. His debut in 2022 and subsequent participation in the World Cup cemented this personal legacy, a connection to his heritage that transcends club colors. He now stands as a primary attacking force for the indomitable Lions, a powerful figure in African football, balancing his colossal club responsibility with the weight of national expectation. The legacy of Bryan Mbeumo will not simply be measured in trophies, though a player of his caliber now expects them, but in his contribution to the modern tactical shift. He is a symbol of the smart transfer market, the player identified through metrics and perfected through coaching, a living argument for patience and the ruthless elimination of weakness in one's game. From Avalon to Old Trafford, his story is a blueprint for the aspiring outsider. Talent is only the beginning. Relentless, intelligent application is what ultimately earns a place amongst the immortals. The tale of Bryan Mbeumo is truly a testament to calculated risk and brilliant execution, moving from a championship prospect to a commanding international and Premier League star. His career is a powerful argument for the value of intelligent player development and the courage to adapt. As he now steps into the next monumental phase of his career, we must ask, what is the defining trait of Bryan Mbeumo's footballing identity? And what single moment will seal his permanent place in the sport's history books? Drop your thoughts and predictions in the comments section below. I read every one.
If this deep dive resonated with you, please ensure you subscribe for more expert football stories, like the video, and share this narrative with others who appreciate the beauty of the game.